Good morning, world. Cece here. Over the last couple episodes, we've talked about chaos, we've talked about pain, and today we're going to talk about something that sits right underneath both of those. How do we live fully in a world you can't control? Because if we're being honest, a lot of what weighs us down in life comes from trying to control things that we were never meant to control, such as people, outcomes, timing, situations. We want things to go a certain way. We expect things to go a certain way. And when they don't, we feel frustrated, stressed, overwhelmed. But here's the truth. You don't control most of what happens in your life. And the sooner you stop fighting that, the lighter everything starts to feel. You've heard me talk about Marcus Aurelius before, and one of the core ideas of Stoicism is simple. Some things are within your control, and some things are not. And peace comes from knowing the difference. Because when you stop trying to control everything, you stop fighting reality. And that's where the freedom begins. There's another perspective on this that really changed things for me as well, and that's from Dr. Joe Dispenza. He says control isn't about controlling your life. It's about controlling your internal state. Because you can't control other people. You can't control circumstances. And you definitely can't control every outcome, even though we try. But what you can control, how you think, how you respond, and how the state you choose to live in. And here's the shift. Most people think, I'll feel better when my life changes. But what if it's the other way around? What if your life starts to change when you choose a better state first? Because the more you try to control everything outside of you, the more out of control you feel. But when you start focusing inward, everything changes. I'll give you a simple example, just from something that happened recently. I had an issue with my headlights. They weren't properly working, so I decided to replace them. Had them installed, thought everything was good. Then I went out driving at night and realized they barely worked. I could hardly see. Now, that could have gone a lot of different ways. I could have been frustrated. I could have been upset. I could have told everyone about how annoying it was, how it shouldn't have happened, how much a hassle it was, but I didn't. In that moment, I made a decision. I wasn't going to let that situation take my peace. So instead, I just handled it. I asked for a refund, ordered something different, and moved on. And here's what's important about that. The situation didn't change. It still happened. What changed was how I chose to experience it. I didn't feed it. I didn't replay it. I didn't give it more energy than it deserved. And because of that, it stayed small. That's control. Not controlling what happens, but controlling how much of your energy it gets. Because every time something doesn't go your way, you have a choice. You can give it your peace, or you can keep your peace. Which one do you want? And that choice is what determines how you experience your life. Because living fully isn't about everything going right. It's about not letting what goes wrong take you down with it. So maybe the question isn't, how do I control everything around me? Maybe the better question is, how do I stay grounded no matter what happens? Let me give you something simple you can use. These 3 words: control, release, focus. What can I control right now? What do I need to let go of? And where should I put my focus instead? Because when you get clear on that, everything starts to feel simpler. So, as always, take care of your mind, and the rest has a better chance of falling into place. Until next time, this is Cece, and this is Cece Talks Live, real talk, real life.